Victory for cannabis pioneer in ongoing sexual harassment lawsuit against Rohan Marley and cannabis brand Lion Order. Pioneering cannabis industry entrepreneur Chloe Villano has scored a major victory in her ongoing legal battle over sexual harassment allegations she has filed against Rohan Marley, the son of legendary musician and cultural icon Bob Marley, and Shashami Group, LLC, the owners of the emerging cannabis lifestyle brand Lion Order. In 2021, Villano, a respected figure in the cannabis sector, joined forces with Marley to launch Lion Order, a venture promising innovation and opportunity. However, what followed was a troubling ordeal of exploitation, harassment, and gender discrimination, culminating in Villano's wrongful termination and the denial of her rightful equity in the company. On June 6, 2023, Ms. Villano filed a lawsuit against Rohan Marley and the Shashame Group, LLC in the United States District Court for the Central District of California. Ms. Villano's complaint alleging claims for sexual harassment in violation of state and federal anti-discrimination laws. On August 4th, 2023, defendants filed a motion to dismiss Ms. Villano's complaint, alleging that Ms. Villano's case warrants immediate dismissal and should be dismissed for lack of personal jurisdiction, improper venue, and failure to state any plausible claim for relief. However, in an 18-page order issued on January 3rd, 2024, the Honorable Otis D. Wright II, United States District Judge, denied the key provisions of defendant's motion seeking to dismiss the plaintiff's sexual harassment claims and further denied defendant's request of the case transferred to Florida. The court's ruling sets the stage for plaintiff to move forward with her case and conduct discovery, including depositions of the defendant, Rohan Marley, and the other members of the Shashamane group.
Shashamani.
Thank you. How do I say it, Jason Beck?
Shashamani.
Yeah. Shashamani. I like that. Okay. In commenting on her victory, Ms. Villano opined, "I have experienced significant personal and professional losses due to the abuse, harassment, and discrimination I suffered at the hands of Rohan Marley and his associates. This legal battle is not just about one woman's struggle, but reflects a broader issue of women's treatment in the workplace, especially in male-dominated industries. In the upcoming trial, I seek justice for myself, but this case also represents a stand against the mistreatment of women in the workplace." Jury trial in this lawsuit is set for March 25th, 2025 in the United States District Court for the Central District of California. Ms. Villano's case is entitled Chloe Villano versus Shashamane Group, LLC, and it just ends with a one-liner about the law firm. So that is the story. I do have to say that it feels definitely written like a press release, or it's clearly like one side dropping news. That said, I'm of the mindset of, believe women and support women. So, happy for Chloe to be able to move forward with her case. I don't have any inside info on this case, and I'm not close enough with Chloe to have an opinion one way or the other. But like I said, I try to, be of the mindset of believe women. But I think this will be interesting to see how it plays out, because one thing I think that is important to note is it is a, white woman against a man of color, and those cases statistically don't usually, end in favor of the defendant. So again, not saying one way or the other, but I think it's important to look at all the optics and also speak to the fact that I, of course, have experienced all types of harassment, discrimination, things go on, but I've worked in the music industry that goes on, and the cannabis industry it goes on, and hate to say it, but that's kind of how it goes in a patriarchal society in this country. So to that, I'm going to give it to the men on my panel, and let me know what you think about this. And once again, this is Elise McRoberts, the Hashanisa for High at 9 News. Thanks.
Well.
Thank you for covering this one, because I think it's the proper way to do it, and to hear this from a woman's point of view. Before hours, like on this one, bottom line, we weren't there, we don't know what happened, and got to let it play out, and doesn't matter what any of us and the relationships or the experiences we've had with either party here, got to let this shit play out, man.
That's what the courts are for, and
I think discovery is going to be interesting. I've done lots of depositions in these kinds of cases, and that's where the rubber starts meeting the road. You get to size up the personalities of the folks that are involved, the witnesses, if you will, and dissect how how dominating is the male influence in a business? How does it play out? What documents do they have? And hope there's no P. Diddy videos or shit like that shows up. It's going to get interesting. And I've got daughters, so I'm very mindful of misogynistic workplaces. I don't like it. I've also represented companies where they were alleged to have done something, and it turns out the complaining witness is a lying sack of shit. So I try to just give credence to everybody's allegations, and let's go ask some questions under oath where, when I get a hold of someone in a deposition or on the witness stand, I can shake the shit out of them if we need to about their story, whether it's going to hold up or not. And I think the best thing to do is to stay neutral and recognize that sexual harassment does go on in the workplace, and don't poo-poo it. But no person gets a leg up just because they claim somebody did something. That's what this process is about. And they'll selectively leak shit out of this. You can bet on that. That comes from discovery, especially if it's bad for the other side. And it'll be a football that we're going to watch get kicked around here for a while.
Yeah, because the court of public opinion is real, Dale.
Oh, well, there's a whole other layer of making money off of this. Okay, It's the courts are one thing. P. Diddy's brand went to shit because the video showed up, okay? If things like that come out, the brands here could go to shit because women don't like to be mistreated in the workplace. If it turns out this woman's less than credible, then it could boost their brand. I don't know.
Look at
this is interesting because it's not just the male power structure, if you will, or being the man in the company, but he's a celebrity as well, right? So I think that's that's a whole nother
not just
element.
Any celebrity. He's the son of Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think it's the best way to do it. You guys saw how Cassie got attacked when she first came out with that lawsuit, and it does polarize people. But you just let the facts play out and respect her accusation, but also respect his claim that he's innocent. Right? Hopefully, the truth finds its way to the top here.
Yeah, and I'll tell you.
But what does innocence mean? That's the problem, because I've represented people in these situations, and in their mind, there's nothing wrong with their conduct. Okay. And right now we have a football going back and forth about what is a misogynist, what's toxic misogyny, and what does that mean? And for people who don't understand they're a toxic misogynist, trying to talk to them is like trying to teach a pig to sing. And they don't recognize that everything comes out of their mouth is offensive to women. Okay, so there's a whole lot going into this, and we in our society have not figured out how women should be treated in the workplace.
Right.
Period.
Respect.
We just don't have it figured out. That's why this litigation keeps going on.
Yep. And I will tell you what, we are going to follow this story along throughout the whole process. So when there is another update, we will make sure to let you know. But Rico, we're doing pretty good on time, Rico.